Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you guys back here to the channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be making this tote bag with a chain handle, and the particular design I'm going for is one of this black that is in the middle. So if this is something you would like to see, please stay tuned to the channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. And having said that, let's go straight to the tutorial. So the measurements I am having here is a 12 inches in width by 9 inches in total length. The wideness is 12 inches and the height is 12 inches, and I cut out two. The mid part, this small part that you're seeing, is the mid part, and it is a 9 inches by 4 inches wide. As you can see, I've already cut out the foam. I am using a half inches foam here, and I have also cut out the lining. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is to make straight lines all through from this beginning to the end, and I'm going to be using the width of this ruler. So in case you don't have a ruler, the width of this ruler is 1 inch. So in case you don't have a ruler, make sure anything you are cutting, the distance from this line to the next line is 1 inches or 1.5 inches, depending on how wide you want it to be. But I wanted my own to be small, so that's why I decided to use 1 inches for the total width. So I'm going to do it for the two bodies and the bottom as well. So after I finish drafting the line, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to stitch it on my sewing machine. So guys, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for always viewing my channel. Thank you for your love. Thank you for sharing my tutorials. Thank you for always coming back. May God bless you, and may your pockets never run dry. And if you are just tuning into the channel for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new tutorials, because on this channel we have many more amazing tutorials. So there's something I'm showing you guys here. If you notice, there's like stitches here. That's because I made a mistake while stitching. So please avoid making a mistake while stitching on the lines, because it is a leather. Any needle stitch will end up showing if you lose the thread. So I will go ahead and duplicate everything I've done to the remaining panels. So after I did that, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to make a notch so that I'll get the middle of the bag. So for the middle panel, I'm going to make the notch on both ends, while for the side panels I'll just make a notch on one part. So I'll just go ahead and make straight stitch. I'll stitch the two bodies to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the lining pieces. So after I do that, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to start working on the zipper panel. So this is what we have. So the zipper panel is 12 inches, which is the total width, by 2 inches. So I have two. So I'll just go ahead and just attach my zipper and also stitch. So it's very essential you top stitch so that when you put your runner will not be hanging. So after I stitch and top stitch, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to join all the panels together and to go ahead and cover the side. So what I'm going to do is to put the wrong side of the lining to the wrong side of the material, and the right side of the zipper to the right side of the fabric, like this is a very simple tote bag, and you could make a lot of money from it because this bag is trending at the moment. So after you stitch them, this is what we have. The next thing you're going to go ahead and do is to start joining the bodies together. So you stitch the side like this. After you stitch the side, you go ahead and stitch the bottom. So you're just going to stitch it not too big and not too small. So after you do that, you go ahead and stitch the bottom. Make sure you drag it very well so that it will not be showing anything to not be showing remnants in the front. So after you do that, you trim any necessary trimmings, then you just turn it inside out to check your stitches. You see, my ends are perfect, so I don't need to go and stitch again. So now the next thing you're going to go ahead and do is to poke that zip side inside and top stitch. You stitch it round like this. Make sure the zip side is inside when you are stitching it round. And that is basically everything about this tutorial. So you just, after you stitch it, you just get your chain. The measurement of the chain I use is a 25 inches chain in two places for the two sides, 25 for one side and 25 for the other side. So you go ahead and put your eyelet, and that is basically everything about this tutorial. So thank you guys for tuning in again. If you stay to this moment, you are the real odogu. May God bless you, and I hope you would try this tutorial out, and I also hope you would you know make them this new year, and start making money from it. And this is the final look of the bag. So see you guys next time on my next tutorial. Ciao.